It's your hostess with the mostest, yes, your girl Queen, coming back at it with another video. So it's been a few months since we've last seen each other, and by a few months I mean it's been like 5, maybe half a year. What can I say, guys? I'm bad at scheduling. I'm so sorry. So instead of just wasting our time, let's just get into the nitty-gritty of the reason why I'm here. So I will say that my time off has been rather fruitful. Not as much as I would like it to have been, but it wasn't bad. So let's get into it. So let's start with the books that I actually have finished since the last time we saw each other, which is, thank goodness, Let's Go Swimming on Doomsday by Natalie C. Anderson. This book was fantastic. It was great. I loved the characters, the plot. Like, I cried multiple times. It was honestly just an overall a great book, and I'm hoping to get a video out about it. We'll see how that goes. I also finished Blood and Fire by George R.R. Martin. It's the prequel series. It's a prequel book to Game of Thrones, which was one of my favorite shows for a while. Hated the ending, so we're not gonna talk about it. And then they came out with they were talking about coming out with the prequel series, and I was like, well, I gotta get caught up. The Targaryens are my favorite house, so I did that. I enjoyed that. Like, okay, guys. I really like history, okay? Also really like fantasy. So if you put history and fantasy together, well, you got a perfect book for me. Love it. Let's see. I also finished Bud and I Buddy by Christopher Walken Curtis 3 times. And obviously, I enjoyed it. I listened to it 3 times. And I finished 2 books in the Skullduggery Pleasant series. I know that one of them is called The Faceless Ones. In Mortal Coil, I finished The Faceless Ones and Mortal Coil. So, for the books that I didn't show, it's either because I listened to it on Audible, or I was too lazy and I just didn't grab the book. I'm sorry. Now that we're done with those, let's talk about the books that I started, but unfortunately I did not finish. Let me just say that I'm not proud of the amount of books that I started but did not finish. I have to be in a mood, and whenever I pick these books up, I just wasn't in a mood. So, I'm sorry. So, the first book will be Renegades by Marissa Meyer. I was into the premise of this book. I wasn't there. I wasn't where I needed to be to start this book. Like, don't get me wrong, I plan on one day finishing it, at the very least, but it wasn't the time, you know? The next book is The Iron King by Julia Kagawa. I really like fairies. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is literally my shelf of fairies. Like, I really like fairies, and I just surprisingly wasn't in a mood for this one. Like, I don't know. Like, I really wanted to read it when I was a kid, but I just didn't, you know? Let's not dwell on it. The next book will be The Merciful Crow by Margaret Owens. My bad, Margaret Owen. I got pretty... I was gonna say I got pretty far in this book. I didn't even make it to the 100 mark, so I didn't get pretty far in this book. I was into it, you know? I was actually really into it. It's just I put it down and I didn't pick it back up. So there's that. Surprisingly, I'm going in order for the most part. Scythe. I did pick it up. I opened it, I read the first page, and then I put it down. I don't know, like, obviously, I didn't read enough to get, you know, the scope of everything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The next book was Ink in the Blood by Kim Jekyll. I'm hoping that I'm pronouncing that right. I actually got pretty decently in this book. And then I put it down, and I didn't pick it back up. So yeah, that happened. The next book was Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. I was listening to this book on Audible, and I don't honestly know what happened. I pressed pause and never pressed play again. I'm sorry. And then the last but not least was Magnus Chase by Rick Riordan. And I got halfway through this freaking book before I put it down and didn't pick it back up. So there's my problem. As you can see, I'm bad at finishing. Actually, no, that's not a thing. Like, I am not normally this bad at finishing books, okay? I pick it up and I finish it. I don't know. I've just been in a slump recently. So, unfortunately, that happened. So those are all the books that I've had a courtship with, you know, since everything happened. Some I finished, some I didn't. I will have a video, hopefully, if we're lucky, by Monday, going over a complete in-depth look at Let's Go Swimming on Doomsday and how I felt about it. If we're lucky, it'll be by Monday. If not, maybe Wednesday. So yeah, this was, I would like to say it was fun, but it's really just, what's the word? Disparaging. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. So I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye.